election. Francis Mtalaki is now joining us live from Mombasa with the latest on the rescheduled election. Francis, good morning. It's good to see you. Are the people ready for another poll right after the presidential one? Because I know they're coming to the by-election on the 23rd.
Well, some mixed reactions from the residents in terms of the much-awaited Tuesday gubernatorial election that is said to be conducted not only in Mombasa but in other counties such as Kakamega and other 4 constituencies in this country. And candidates, what is happening right now, Trevor, is that candidates are still wooing voters in terms of making sure that they're doing their final touches and to try and prepare themselves ahead of the Tuesday exercise. And also the IBC preparations we're told that they are already ongoing. And earlier on we spoke to the UDA candidate, that is Hassan Omar. This is what he had to say.
Wale wote waliosimamia kura ndani ya Likoni, wale wote waliosimamia kura ndani ya Nyali, na wale wote waliosimamia kura ndani ya Changamwe na hapa Mvita, hatutaki kuwaona siku ya kura hii na ukuja.
Well, from that, that is the UDA candidate Hassan Omar speaking with regard to a number of measures that they want the IBC to look at. One has to do with security and how the August 9th general election was conducted. But of course, the Tuesday exercise has to do with the gubernatorial race, and 6 candidates are vying for that position. And one of them is the Mvita Member of Parliament, Abdul Samad Sharif Nasir, who is flying the ODM ticket. Remember, in the just concluded general election, 5 out of the 6 MP seats that are here in Mombasa went to the ODM seats. So quite a significant performance from the ODM side. But remember, this is the gubernatorial race, so many are looking at how the performance of various parties in Mombasa will be shaping up. And with me is the ODM candidate, who is Abdul Samad Sharif Nasir. Maybe Songa hapo karibu, and then tell us, maybe, are you prepared for the Tuesday exercise?
We've been prepared from way back, from the time that IBC and UDA decided to conspire and postpone the elections. We were prepared from then. We were truly prepared from then.
Looking at what the presidential elections have been announced, do you think maybe they would have any bearing to this race?
The Katiba ya Kenya, Constitution of Kenya, says very clearly that we have 47 distinct governments and 1 national government. Hii ni serikali ya Mombasa, ya watu wa Mombasa. Haihusiani na serikali kuu. Uchaguzi huu, these elections are for the people of Mombasa. And I know other people want to ride on others' purported successes without necessarily stating what the situation on the ground is. Situation on the ground is very, very simple. We have about almost 90% of the MCAs. We have 5 out of 6 members of parliament. We have the senator and the women rep. And come Tuesday, they try to delay these results, but they can't deny these results. Come Tuesday, the governor will be Abdul Samad Sharif Nasir.
What's your expectation in terms of the turnout?
This whole thing was well choreographed. I say this, I mean, these guys really had planned this. The whole intention was to ensure that we don't have elections on the stated date constitutionally in Kakamega and Mombasa, for one reason, to affect the turnout, considering that these are strongholds. And when I say that these are strongholds, I'm saying as much as, you know, whatever the results have already been able to show. And yes, it had an effect on the turnout. Well, this is going to be like any other by-election. We have tried to ask IBC once again whether they are going to make arrangements to declare this a public holiday. It seems that no such arrangements have been done. At least to our knowledge, no Gazette notice has been issued in regards to that.
And also, on the same note, that have you put some of the concerns, given that schools are being opened on Thursday?
We have written to IBC on this matter, and verbally they have confirmed that they will be making local arrangements between the district education officer and IBC to ensure that schools will not be opened on that particular day. But once again, it would have been ideal that these elections are conducted on the same day. It would have had a huge impact on whatever it is. We would not be seeing a situation where one commissioner is decided to go against all the other commissioners. It would have been the turnout in Kakamega and Mombasa would have been pretty large.
Your preparation in terms, are you satisfied with some of the mechanisms that have been put in place by the security apparatus?
Security is me and you. However many police officers you're going to deploy or whatever it is that you're going to do at the end of the day, security is me and you. I'm happy, except for very, very minute pocket incidents that happened over the country. I'm happy that we've been able to maintain the peace, and I'm asking that we maintain the peace.
I'm asking this because your competitors raised some concerns with regard to the manner in which the August 9th general election was conducted, saying that the security apparatus were favoring the other side of the political divide.
It's always good to have evidence in whatever you're saying, but or even if anything else, try and allude to something that is going to be, you say that it is because of so and so, or this and this happened. As a matter of fact, some of the candidates that we know of as well on our side have been concerned as well that the security was favoring them in some parts of this county.
If elected, what do you want to do for the people of Mombasa in terms of your manifesto?
This is going to be a whole different ball game. This is my name is Abdul Somad Sharif Nasir. My name is not Hassan Ali Joho. I expect things to be totally overhauled in the county of Mombasa. This is going to be a new beginning, voice of the people, a county that is going to be guarded selflessly, as I've always guarded their interests in the National Assembly, a county that is not going to be deserted, as I've never deserted the people over the 10 years I've been a member of parliament, a county that is going to be run with dignity, as I've always campaigned with a lot of dignity, a county that is going to take each other with a lot of humility and a lot of sacrifice, as I have been with a lot of humility during the period of my campaigns.
And lastly, one of the major things that residents are complaining is the issue of garbage. How are you going to deal with this if elected?
You need to change that paraphrase to once elected. We do intend to deal with this. One of the first things that we do intend to do is come up with an expression of interest, publicize it, of people who are going to be able to partner with us. There's some things we will be able to do on our own. There's some things we will definitely have to be able to do with private partnership, as long as this is not going to be a burden on the taxpayers of Mombasa. Talking about reviving the economy of this place, talking about making sure that our young people, men and women, have jobs. Enough of these propagandas, enough of a lot of abuse, enough of a lot of insults. This is Mombasa.
Many thanks, Abdul Samad Sharif Nasir, the ODM candidate, speaking to us, and he says that he's ready for the Tuesday gubernatorial race here in Mombasa. But of course, more than 641 registered voters across the 6 constituencies will be expected to participate in this election that is scheduled for Tuesday. IBC saying that they are ready, and they will be opening their doors for various polling stations that are here in Mombasa, a total of 1,041. So we'll be keeping an eye on what is happening with regard to the much anticipated the Mombasa gubernatorial elections that are scheduled for Tuesday next week. Back to you, Trevor.